striped linen cockpit of pale blue with white stripe, and round blue accents trimmed with white Russian blue. A gown in the V&A Museum in London was the inspiration of this ensemble. The same gown was used as an inspiration for an illustration in a children's book for Guernsey museums, and I was asked to replicate the costume for a display in the Maritime Museum. Lady Elsie says, I love how it turned out, so I sized it up and made a similar outfit for myself. It is based on a truly Victorian pattern of tomb. The undervessel has steel bones to hold the shape of the skirt and give it structure. The bodice is also bone, which helps give it a good fitted shape. The outfit is lightweight and comfortable to wear on a train or while promenading along the pier. A straw hat is trimmed to match. Thank you, Lady Elsie. Our next model. After deciding that she needed a pirate outfit but didn't want to sew yet another pattern, Liz Marshall decided to make a curated outfit based around a very fetching purple trifle hat purchased from Ornamentology. A couple of years ago, that would be Ornamentology. After some trips to chapel shops and trawling through listings on Vinted, Liz finally found the items she was after. The skirts and bustles were sewn together to reduce the bulk of the waist, which also helped to stop it getting misplaced. The jacket was slightly too small to be worn with the blouse, so this is a little blouse surgery. Attaching the front to the inside of the jacket, so she now has comfort without feeling awkward. The outfit is offset with cyber threads, courtesy of ginger and teal. So raise your tanker and still Squadron boss lady and shiver me up to Mars. Our next model is Meg Armstrong. Fabricated mainly from done-up sell-off items. The jacket is made from a piece of deep teal velvet fabric. The material is perfectly stiff enough for the jacket, so it does not need interlacing. However, there is just the fabric for the jacket without the collar. So for a remnant in a fabric stash, it doesn't have those. A deep orange velvet was employed, which makes a vibrant contrast. The hat, with the remainder of the orange collar remnant, used a modified diesel pattern, finished off with a flurry of deep orange goyle. The skirt is made from another Dunelm remnant, made with a gentle flow of pleats falling at the back. This is a simple walking skirt. There's a bright yellow lining to the jacket, but hey ho, there's always a silver lining when you have finished your outfits. Our next model is John Armstrong. John is modelling an outfit made by his wife Meg, who created this after finding an end-roll upholstery fabric on Vinted. The material is lovely and soft and is made of pure wool, light brown in colour. There was enough to make a 6-metre length kilt, finished with leather straps and buckles, which John made. With the remainder of the fabric, a waistcoat and Glengarry were made, and while John is not best pleased at wearing a matching kilt and waistcoat, he gave in and is happy that he won't have to wear it again after tonight. That's what he says. The shirt is made from a remnant of fabric from Meg's material stash. John then finished it off by making a belt and sporran. Each has been created by purchasing new items, upcycling old ones, and making some themselves. Roy's hat and neckerchief came from FLB Western Wear. I should say that again, FLB Western Wear. Several years ago. The shirt was purchased from Peter Christian online after searching for the correct colour and pattern. The jeans are old ones found in the back of the wardrobe. Who has jeans? Obviously, our gentleman. The waistcoat was made using cow-printed cotton lined with a layer each of black and white cotton to stabilise it and provide weight. The gun and holster were made by Artie Piston Rope, the belt by Roland Jack, and finally, Roy's outfit is finished off with a pair of boots, courtesy of eBay, and I don't believe it's a snake in his boot.
At least that's what his wife calls it.
His hat is from eBay, and has a red cord and white embroidery thread decoration out. A corset, which you can't see, was made from white drill to ensure the skirt and blouse sat flat. The blouse was upcycled using yellow cotton and red embroidery thread. The skirt was self-drafted and constructed using cotton cow print fabric, as the two tiers on the bottom and lightweight denim look cotton at the top. A layer of white muslin gives extra body to the frills, and the belt and fan holster were made by Broad Arrow Jack. The gun upcycled and added to a homemade holster, and with this, and a pair of Doc Martin boots, and you have Jessie. Yvonne's outfit was inspired by the adult Disney heroines at Beaver Castle in 2022, which sparked an idea of how she might use a Hogwarts duvet that was lying around. What if Hermione Granger had used the time turner to witness the first public meeting for women's suffrage in 1868? An invisibility book was not available, so she opted for a mid-decade theme using McCall's 7732 pattern for the jacket and McCall's 8231 for the skirt. The boater, shirt, and tie give a fashion-forward nod to the latest suffragettes. All fabrics used for garments and other outerwear were from charity shops or reselling sites. Thank you, Yvonne. Before our next model, I would just like to say that in the interval there is going to be an auction for a one-of-a-kind headdress, modelled on and inspired by Alice in the Looking Glass. And this is what we're going to see. Now, the inspiration for these steampunk jester outfits, worn here by Michelle and Jeff Rouse, came from some yellow. They've been made by repurposing two identical plain tailcoats and a pair of used, recycled brown curtains purchased from a camera shop. Jesters have a slightly carved, creepy vibe to them, and this has been exaggerated by using skeleton hands around the neck collars. These are removable. The jackets of saris and wanted to make something that respectfully paid homage to another continent. I made a kimono using a beautiful beaded sari. The simplicity pattern, 4080. It's been a feat of engineering, and I didn't want any side or centre back seams. Please take note. Due to the restriction of the sari width, typically waist to floor length, for the decorative edging, I placed the pattern 90 degrees to where I normally would. So the bottom hem of the kimono ran along the bottom edge of the sari and not laying the lengthways as you usually would down the fabric. I laid the right front pattern piece down, then laid the back piece next to the front pattern piece, flipped the back pattern piece over as expected before, then laid the left front pattern piece down to the next flip back piece, and I have the bottom of the kimono in one piece. This was only possible as the kimono has straight edge sides. You get no side seams. As for the top half, I cut it in the same way, placing the pattern pieces on the fabric, flipping the back material as it was on the fold, and then laying the front pattern down, matching with the width of the skirt ended on the paper pattern. Then sewing to the top bottom at the waist. You can't see that seam, just like the safety pins that's holding something together on me. Are we all sewing? I am, and I learned so much. I wanted the beautiful beaded end of the sari to be seen in all its glory, and with the front wrap of the kimono. So again, placement was paramount. As for the music choice, it was my daddy's favourite song, and wouldn't it be wonderful, a wonderful world, we all shook hands and said, "How do you do?" How do you do that wonderful outfit? Madame, was it on a simulator? It's very Hollywood outfit, which she has brought together by iterating a little bit, adding her own style. This outfit is very colourful, as you can see. The skirt was bought in Newark from a store over at the market. This is worn roughly boot petticoat bought from Facebook. Also from Facebook, sari and green tunic. Popular earrings and jewellery from local charity shops. And a headdress she made herself. Makeup is Hollywood inspired. And luckily, the electric time machine simply locked out in the Broadgate car park area. came across it again and looking for something else. Mandy made note of how much fabric would be required and then put it away again. A few weeks later, she was visiting the Crafters event at West Point near Exeter with her husband and friend. There she spotted a very loads of polygon fabric with oriental dragons on it. 6 meters of said fabric was released, although at this stage she wasn't sure what she would be. But it so into the stash it went, her stash. With Asylum fast approaching, the time had come to make something new. So pattern and fabric came together to make what you see here. Both jacket and skirt are lined with anti-static polyester lining, and the lace strip is embellished with crystals. The accessories are items she already owned, which have been repurposed. With Mandy as Mary Poppins, Mike thought he would put together a chimney sweep's outfit and the birds. Excellent.
Oh, the jacket.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Major Blunder.
This is style. This is elegance.
Major Blunder, lays the first crossing mouth beside, now brings the word of the Lord to the heathen. And my God, there are lots of you who are here tonight. Major Blunder has borrowed Lady Blunder's big basket to use as a backpack as he travels the southern lands of Doncaster. This is filled with vital rations, including a spot of gin and a tonic to ward off malaria. It's amazing how much malaria you get in Doncaster. Major Blunder's mottos are pray the Lord and pass the ammunition, and shoot first and ask theological questions later, for it is an ecumenical matter. In keeping with these mottos, the Major has brought an assortment of weapons with him for purely defensive purposes naturally. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies to the first horse in mouth, Major Blunder. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first interval. As I mentioned at the start, there will be an auction for a one-of-a-kind headdress, which will be brought up and displayed, and we will start bidding when things are ready. This is the item. As I mentioned, it is inspired by Alice in Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland. It is a one-of-a-kind. If you'd like a closer look, my able assistant walking down, so take photo, zoom in, when with you. The auction is for charity. And that's not one of the exotic dances done at Crystal's Nigeria.
Oh, the back of
The charity has actually been, I've just been informed, it's water aid. It's quite good, water aid. So, there's Major Blunder with water aid. Water aid.